So this is going to be a practice on regarding my presentation on this particular topic, and it's still not finished, but along the way I will. So I just want to practice this so that my points are sharpened and easily can excuse me can get easily understood. Because this is a PowerPoint, we need to present it the most with the most power as we can, so that we can plant those seeds and the most I can you know nourish those seeds. Anyway, so the title of the video of the presentation is Job's Diligence and Obedience on Birthdays. So there are views and doctrines and beliefs that, hey, birthdays are allowed, some birthdays are not allowed, because it consists of and negative experience behind it. But let's see once we tackle this topic, right? So just a disclaimer: this presentation is not to say I am perfect. Um, this is not to say I'm better than anyone. This is not to embarrass anyone. Uh, this is simply my position on this particular topic, right? This meditation is to also teach myself, right? So this is a good thing, right? We share because the more we share, the more we understand, right? The more we talk about it, the more we present our points more sharp, right? So let's begin. So let's first title this about Job's diligence and obedience, right? But first, let's define diligence, right? According to Oxford Languages, or this is in Google as well. Diligence is the careful and persistent work or effort. Remember those three keywords, okay? Careful, persistent work or effort. Persistent is more on continuous, uh, never ending or something like that, right? Let's summarize it. Diligence is careful, continuous, and best effort towards something, right? So when we wake up, we have to, do our chores, we have to go to work, so because there's a job that is needed to be done. Job was doing his due diligence because he has a job to do. And what is that job, right? It is the law, right? Next, we define obedience. Obedience is the compliance with an order, request, or law, or submission to another's authority. Obedience just simply means to follow an authority or something, right? So when the Most High says, do this, do that, and you follow, that's when you become obedient. But first, let's tackle some scriptures, right, pertaining to obedience, right? And I'm going to give examples on how important it is to the Most High. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 17 says, we shall diligently, right, continuously, best effort, and act on it to keep the commandments of the Lord your God and his testimonies and his statutes which he had commanded thee. Okay, so the law says diligent, right? What is diligence again? Oops, so yeah. I'm still working this out. Careful, right? It's the careful. Gonna, diligent is the careful, continuous, and best effort towards something. Okay, there you go. Diligent, you shall continuously and carefully, carefully. make an effort to the best of your abilities to keep the commandments of the Lord your God. Right? So we have scriptures there. The scripture is Deuteronomy 11:26-28. Keep in mind the word curse in here, right? And as we tackle too, because this is an important point here. Verse 26, Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if you obey the commandments. So once we obey the commandments, a blessing will be given upon us by the Most High, which I command you this day. Verse 28, And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods, which you have not known. All right. So keep in mind that word curse in there. That curse, right? This one. Let's go to the dictionary and this curse, right? Brown driver Biggs. This is in the King James, official King James Bible, in the internet, right? And look there, curse. It means opposed to. You are against something, right? When you are opposed to something, you are against the law. So it's saying that to curse the law is to disobey the law, right? Let's get back to it. The curse if you will not obey. Or let's try it this way, right? Verse 28, and if you're opposed to in opposition, if you will not obey the commandments, keep that in mind. So let's tackle first some examples, right? The first Kings chapter 13, verse 5, story of the man, the story of the man of God who was given an order by the Most High, but he disobeyed it because he was, a prophet lied to him, and the man of God failed, right? And what did the Most High did, right? See, and another First Kings 20 verse 5, right?